Coming up next is our summit of Mount Marston. This is the third and final video of my Montana overlanding adventure, traveling from Grand Rapids, Michigan to Kalispell, Montana. And today, we're taking on Mount Marston. We just pulled off of Highway 93 here to take on Mount Marston. This is a pretty interesting overland trail that will follow a ridge quite a ways up this mountain before turning into a bunch of switchbacks to get to the very top where there's a fire lookout tower. Because we just pulled off the highway, we are going to air down our tires to begin, and we'll get on our way. So the last few times I've been doing this, I've gone to like 30, 35 PSI down from 50. Today, I want to go down a little further to 25. A little smoother ride. There's a lot of rocks on some of these roads up here, so just some extra wiggle room, I guess. All right, just like that, we are ready to go. This is grizzly bear habitats. Know your bears, black bears and grizzly bears. All right, the truck is in off-road mode. We are ready to go. The Fire Lookout Tower at Mount Marston is staffed 3 to 4 months out of the year, so this road is decently maintained, although the higher you get, the worse it becomes. So last night it did rain a little bit, quite a bit actually, so we slept in the cyber tent last night, and it seemed to drizzle just all night. Lots of puddles on this road today, but it seems to be in pretty good shape so far. We're at the bottom, so it's nicely graded. I guess we'll see what happens when we get to the top. If you've seen the previous videos in this series, you'll know that we drove over 2,000 miles to get here. And actually driving in this valley here, in this place, was so surreal. And the Cybertruck made this trip so comfortable. Even with these dirt roads and the rocks in the road and the puddles and everything that goes along with it, it just felt like we were out for a normal Sunday drive. Granted, this road was pretty easy, but we still did it in comfort and in style. And it's views like this that make trips like this so wonderful. Getting off grid with your truck, just a dirt road, an open valley, it just does not get any better than this. So according to Onyx, this road continues up this mountain here, and that fire lookout tower should be up there somewhere. It does look a bit cloudy, so I'm not sure if we're to see much more of a view than this. But there's only one way to find out.
No scenic view in a place like this is ever guaranteed because of the weather. Clouds can roll in and ruin your view. And after we got snubbed at Desert Mountain in our last video, we were getting a little nervous. And as we climbed higher, the clouds seemed to come lower. Funny how that works.
Looks like we are almost to the top of Mount Marston, and yeah, we just drove into the clouds. We're probably half mile away, if even. And this cliff is steep. Holy moly. That's crazy. And then you can see all of the fog, all the clouds just blasting up over the road. Wow. Let's make it to the top. Almost there. I think this is the last bend. I wonder if we'll have a view of the Fire Lookout Tower after this corner. Let's see. And there it is.
The Mount Marston Fire Lookout Tower was built in 1962 at an elevation of 7,300 feet. It is staffed during the summertime, and while we were here in the fall, it was all boarded up and we did not see a single soul. So today, the Cybertruck claims Mount Marston as its own. The lookout tower itself was nearly lost in a wildfire in 2015, and the landscape is still charred, even up to the peak where the lookout tower sits. This one was a very close call.